All right, so in this video, we're going to primarily focus on understanding what is the team workflow when using Git or GitHub. In this case, we're going to be using GitHub as a team, but there's other services that we can use, such as GitLab. Amazon has their own hosted repository service. Google has their own GitHub repository service, as well as Microsoft Azure. But we're going to talk about the team strategy, the different workflows that we can implement when we're working with others to version control our project. So let's go and skip to those slides here. So team workflow, there's three primary workflows that you'll see, and there may be more, but these are the three that you will typically find when you enter an organization or you're working for a particular company. And these particular workflows can be used in a number of different fashions, right? And there may be different names or terminology that these companies may be using, but the first one that you see here is one called the branching strategy. And we'll discuss what that is here a little bit more in depth. The next one here is the forking. A lot of times this forking is used for a lot of open source projects where you may be working with a remote team, but it's not necessarily part of an organization, but it's one of those things where you want to have more control over the code. And so you just have people kind of contribute and offer their expertise or offer their code or their modifications to your repository. The last one here is organizations. You can create an organization and you can administer the read and write privileges to different people within the organization. And so these are the three different workflow strategies that you can implement. Again, the branching strategy is probably one of the more popular strategies where your team has full access to the repository to read and write, but then each team member will work within their branch to contribute or to advance the project or to add additional functionality to the application. And so in the next couple of videos here, we're going to talk about more specifically the branching strategy and the forking strategy. And so stay tuned. There's some more documentation that I'll release here related to these two strategies here, but in the upcoming videos, we'll dive more into branching and forking.